morning, guys, and I know it's been a really long time since we've done a coffee talk, so welcome back. It is Monday, and I just want to share with you literally a song that really moved me on my drive home from the gym. So I get really inspirational from listening to music and podcasts. And so today I had taught class. I'm like, if you've never taught a class, especially a fitness class, you leave on a high. It doesn't matter how exhausted you are after your routine. It is this sense of a high that you get putting on the microphone and empowering an entire class full of people to push themselves, push their bodies. You're doing a workout routine that you love. You're pushing your own body. Doesn't matter how tired you are. It is this crazy sense of like energy and excitement that comes, and you leave with like a high. So working out in general leaves you with natural endorphins. So you've got that working, plus you've got this teacher, plus you've got this sense of like empowerment. Like you become something different when you put that microphone on. So I left the gym. It's like 7 a.m. and I'm driving home, and I'm on this high, right? And this song comes on, and it totally just made me stop and think about all the things that I really was like, gosh, if I could go back and tell even myself 2 years ago, 3 years ago, myself when I was a teenager, so many different things. So anyway, the title of this is Dear Younger Me. And it's really a song of like, if I had known these things when I was whatever age, or if I could go back and tell myself these things that we stressed about and we worried about and we cared so much about, that as we've gotten older we realize are so not important, or maybe would have reshaped the way we've lived our lives, or our choices and decisions that we would have made and ways that we would have acted. So the song is by Mercy Me. Amazing band, amazing group. If you don't know their songs are so powerful. The messages that they deliver, I highly recommend that you go look them up. So it's called Mercy Me, and it's called Dear Younger Me. And so I just was thinking through, and these are the top 8 things that came to mind for me personally, that if I could go back to a younger me and tell young Jackie, these are things. So the first one would be, number 1, stop trying to fit in. Since I was a little kid, I was shy. And unless I'm really comfortable with like my own set of friends, then I'm very comfortable. But when I'm with other people that I want to fit into, I'm very shy, and I wanted to fit in. And I can remember in elementary school, there was a group of girls that I really wished, like, we called them the popular kids, right, in elementary school. And I wanted to fit in with them. And I tried so hard to fit with them. And now, like, looking back, it's like, I really didn't have anything in common with them. And honestly, what made them cool? Nothing made them cool. We just assumed that they were the cool kids. And then as years go on, like in junior high, it was the same way. I was always a late bloomer, right? I didn't look like a junior higher. I didn't develop as early as other people. All these things that I would picture. So we had a new group of popular girls. And then the same thing happens when you get to high school and so on. And I feel like that did change in college for me. But so much time was wasted in trying to fit in with the popular crowd, or who I thought the popular crowd was, or how I thought that they wanted me to look and to act. And really, it was like a waste of my time. And now I'm like, I probably would never be their friend. Like, we probably don't have the same interests. I might not like who they are. And actually later on, you find certain ones and you're like, God, they're so mean. Why did I ever want to be in that crowd? So number 1 for me would be stop trying to fit in. Number 2 would be screw the scale. You guys see I post that picture of me all the time. I have this tank top from Fit Like Flint, and it's got screw the scale on it, because I have learned, and you know my backstory, for those of you who know my backstory with an eating disorder, I used to put so much of my sense of value and worth into a number on a scale. And so my mission every month, as I help all these new women, like today I have a brand new group of women kicking off a fitness group, my mission to them is always not to focus on the number on the scale, but to focus on all of the changes that they decide to make in their daily decisions and waking up every day and pushing play and getting their workout done. choosing healthier food options, moving their body more, listening to their body on the food that they're putting in and how it's nourishing their body. Are they able to gain, are they gaining strength? Are they gaining endurance? Are they gaining all of these things through the workouts that they're doing, that the number on the scale cannot judge that. The number on the scale cannot tell you how many inches you're losing. The number on the scale cannot just tell you what muscle you're gaining. So really, there's so much we put into this stupid number on a scale, or the number on a pant size. And for years, that was what I would define myself by. Can I still fit into this size pants? What is the number on that scale? I must be below this number. And through my own journey, I have learned so much that, you know what? I was miserable when I was ridiculously skinny, unhealthily skinny. I was miserable. I thought if I could just control, that was the only thing I could control. And if I could be this size, then that would make me happy. And it didn't make me happy. It made me isolated. I didn't have a lot of friends. I didn't have energy for anything. I was miserable. I was depressed. And so it was stupid to try to get to be that size. So I have learned to value when I'm adding muscle. I've learned to value and enjoy the fact that I can lift heavier, I can jump higher, my endurance is longer, that I can do crazy workouts that I probably never would have been able to do years ago. So for me, screwing the scale, we have one, I don't ever step on it, because if I focus on the number will depress me because it's a lot higher than it was years ago, but I'm also a lot stronger than it was years ago. So when your mindset changes, that the need for the number to be a certain number on the scale goes away. So I wish I could have told myself years ago, screw the effing scale. Number 3, be you. Your quirks and all. I'm quirky. I get silly. I probably do some silly, stupid things at times. And you know what? That's just who I am. So being me. And then here's the other thing. I used to apologize to people that I'm not a late night person. I am not a late night partier. I'm not even a big partier. I don't drink, right? I used to drink. And I used to apologize. Several years ago, I used to apologize to people. Oh, I'm really sorry. I'm tired. I get up every day at 4. Well, I'm a morning person. That's who I am. And you know what? When I stick to my schedule and I get up and I start my day with a workout and I have energy and I got decent sleep the night before, even though I don't sleep very much, if I got decent sleep the night before, I used to apologize for these things, right? And now I'm like, it's who I am. If you're going to invite me to a party, just let you know, I'm not staying till 3 a.m. Just saying. So that's who I am, like it or not. That's what it is, right? And so I don't judge you if you don't get up at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. to get your workout in. So learning to just be you, who you are, and accept it, and not trying. It goes back to that fitting in, right? To fitting in with other people. Number 4, this one's a big one. I wish that I would have let my walls down, meaning I lived a really long part of my life with these walls up where I didn't let anybody get close to me, especially significant others. And so now I realize the saying, it's better to have loved and lost and never loved at all, right? Your first couple loves, right? You get so attached to them, and then when they don't work out or whatever, you're devastated. And so I got hurt one time real bad, and I refused to ever let that happen again. And so for 10, 12 plus years, I lived with these crazy high barriers. I had these ridiculous walls built up around me. I never got close to anybody. I never let anybody in. I could listen to other people. I could help other people, but I would never tell anybody what was going on with me, what I was dealing with. I would never let people get close to me. And in some ways, it helped me, right? When it came to relationships, it helped protect me. But in other ways, it really didn't, because I never fully opened up to people. So I always tell that my boyfriend is the one who is the only one who's been able to crash down those walls. So I wish that I didn't live so guarded for so long. I wish I had let people in sooner. And it's something that I'm still working on. I don't just let everybody in. But I feel like I missed out on stuff. So I wish I would have told myself, just relax a little bit. Just enjoy the journey, and you're going to learn from those experiences. Number 5 is to dream bigger. I had no idea about dreaming big. When I was young, when I was in 2nd grade, I decided I want to be a school teacher. And for all the way through school, I just wanted to be a teacher. I want to be a teacher, want to be a teacher. Went away to college. I want to go to college. I want to graduate. I want to become a teacher. I'm gonna get married and then we'll start a family. It was like nothing exciting, nothing like out of the ordinary, nothing that made other people question your dreams, right? And that's so much what I've learned through being a coach and personal development is like dreaming big, that it scares the crap out of you, your goals, and that other people don't understand your goals because it's not on the normal beaten path that everybody just does. Like it's not going through the daily motions, and those are the natural projection of what happens in life. So I really, really wish that I had known or had told myself to dream bigger. And a part of why I didn't dream bigger is I had no self-confidence growing up. I had no self-confidence and I had no self-worth. And so that kind of goes into it. So I wish that I would have been like, girl, you got this like a lot sooner, or you have way more to offer than you give yourself credit for, or you are capable of a lot more than you give yourself credit for, because I struggled really a lot growing up. And just to dream bigger, like there's so much more out there that you can do and will do. I wish I had told myself those. All right, number 6. The number one thing that I always did is compare. And so in my business, and I teach my coaches not to compare themselves to other coaches, and my challengers in my challenge group, I teach them, it's you against you. And the same thing in my fitness class and in Insanity that I teach, and my other classes that I teach, I tell them it's you against you. It's not how fast or how high the person can go next to you. It's not how deep someone can go in their push-ups. It's not who's losing weight faster, who's losing inches faster, who's making healthier changes faster. It's you against you. So a verse that popped into my head after listening to this too, and after thinking about what my 8 are, is beauty is fleeting. I used to compare myself to all the super pretty girls, like, well, I don't look like she does. I don't dress like she does. I don't have hair like she does. I just don't have this. I don't have this. I don't have this. And you know what? Beauty is fleeting. And sometimes what I've really learned is when you get to meet and actually talk to the super pretty ones, they're actually really mean. Like their outside is really pretty, but when you get to know their inside, it's really shallow. And you're like, I don't want that. So I would rather not be a drop dead gorgeous, but actually be somebody that was kind and that people enjoyed being around and that was nice and then just beautiful and mean. All right, number 7, find a passion and pursue it regardless of what others say. So just like before I was talking about dreaming big, you know, being something more than just a teacher, more than just a wife, more than just a mom, dreaming big, finding something sooner. So for years and years, I was really passionate about teaching. And then I kind of got burned out in that and I lost that. And since I always was interested in fitness, I was able to pull that into and become a coach and really go hard at this coaching thing. But I kind of wish I had found a different passion or something sooner. And at the time it was like, I'm not good at anything else. I suck at math. So I was stuck at an elementary level, and I was like, give me little kids and that's good. That's all I need. I can teach little kids. So again, that goes back to the whole confidence thing. All right. And the last one is, like that number 1, which was trying to fit in. Who cares about how many friends you have? It should be about the quality relationships that you have. I was never someone who belonged in a clique. I wasn't like the popular girl, and I didn't fit into everything, and I didn't do the whole mean girl thing, like I'm your best friend today and then I'm your worst enemy tomorrow. I didn't do that. I saw that happen all over high school. I saw some of it happen in college. I saw it on the elementary playground, and that wasn't me. I didn't have this giant clique of girls because I wasn't catty and I wasn't shallow, and I wasn't going to tell someone a deep, dark secret that then they could turn around and turn on me, right? So I get along better with guys because guys don't do drama. And so I wish I would have told myself then, it doesn't matter that you don't belong to a clique. You don't have this huge group of girls, that if you find a few quality friendships, work on those friendships and make them stronger, because that's all you need. You just need a few that are really there for you, that have your back and that support you, versus a whole bunch of like quote unquote friends, acquaintances or whatever that they don't really know you really well. They don't get to take the time to know what you're going through. They don't care really what you're going through. They're not there to support you all the time. And they don't accept you for who you are, your quirks, your flaws, everything. So I wish I had told myself that way back then. So it's not working. I was going to pull up a clip for you of the Mercy Me Dear Younger Me, but I encourage you, maybe I can put it in the comments below this. I encourage you to go listen to that. But I would love to hear from you. So if you're on this live, hi Melissa. If you're on this live or you catch this on the replay, I would love to hear what is something that you wish you had known when you were younger or years ago, or something that you would love to go back and tell yourself. I would love to read those and hear from you. So I gave you my 8. I'm going to recap that really quick. Number 1, don't try to fit in. Number 2, screw the scale. The number means nothing. Number 3, be you, your flaws, quirks, and everything. Number 4, let your guard down a little bit. Don't build those walls up so high. Number 5, dream bigger and have more confidence. Number 6, beauty is fleeting. Number 7, find a passion, pursue it hard. And number 8, find those few close friendships and relationships and build those and work on those, because that's really all you need. So thank you guys for getting on. If you just missed it, hi Jimmy. If you guys missed it, catch us on the replay, but be sure to comment below what you would have told your younger self if you could go back and tell them something, even something 4 years ago, because I'm definitely a different person than I was even 3 years ago. So I can't wait to read those, and I hope you have a great day.